This is an ePoolscapes presentation.
Virginia Graham-Baker Pool and Spa Safety Act, Vgba, went into effect in December of 2008. It remains an important source of concern for hospitality establishments, health and fitness clubs, multifamily residential developments, public recreation authorities, and other commercial and public pool operators that wish to bring their pools into compliance. Drain covers are manufactured by several different manufacturers, and their approved rating corresponds to the conformity relationships of the open grate space of the cover at a specific flow velocity. Simply placing a compliant cover on a new installation or retrofitting an existing main drain may not end up being compliant if the piping velocities exceed the maximum 6 feet per second criteria. Additionally, the Virginia Graham-Baker Act says that the plumbing that connects to the drain sump should not exceed a line velocity of 3 feet per second in an unblocked condition, and that the sump's piping interface between the back of the grate's cover and the piping outlet must also span a minimum distance. If using a pre-manufactured sump, this distance may have already been accounted for by the manufacturer. But in many cases, a sump may consist of a carved-out trough in the shotcrete shell. In all cases, this distance of separation should correspond to the pipe sizing, whereas a 2-inch pipe may be a 3-inch minimum separation, and a 4-inch pipe may be a 6-inch minimum separation. So it isn't just a cover, but it's the pipe sizing, anticipating and planning for a blockage condition, and maintaining the correct grate to pipe separation interface that are the other factors in the equation that will provide for a Virginia Graham-Baker compliance under true operational conditions. In the overall designing and building of safe and compliant suction devices, the source of suction, of course, originates at the pump. Pumping systems, even when piping isn't designed correctly, can ultimately pull water faster than the recommended piping system's gallon per minute and feet per second design flow rates. So, the pump is really the place to begin, although pumps need to be selected based upon the pool's volume and the ability to make one turnover in a 6-hour period, and one turnover in a spa in a 30-minute period, by way of a properly designed piping system that can pull and push water within the range of safe velocities. Surface skimmers are another suction device that provides surface skimming action, and as such, they also must meet these same corresponding relationships for safe operations in order to meet compliance with the Virginia Graham-Baker Act regulations. In any case, whether the suction grate cover is mounted on the wall or on the floor, the manufacturer of each approved component has provided the specific flow criteria to follow with regards to the interactive relationship between GPM flow, water velocities, and the open grate space of their products. If you'd like to make sure that your pool or spa meet the Virginia Graham-Baker Act criteria, and you need a proper drain cover, piping size, and pump specification for your project, we can supply you with the correct information and the correct product. So please just send us an email to mike@epoolscapes.com or give us a phone call at 1-800-766-5259, and we will be happy to assist you in matching your flow characteristics to the purchase of a safer pool.